decks, every deck that's being built has to be able to beat this. So, let's start at the bottom. The Bardock's 1-drop, take a life when you play it, and 10k you can swing at lead. Lots of good pressure, lots of just hand advantage. He's one of the core cards of your deck, so you run 3 of the successor to get to him. Your other successor target is Adoptive Father Son Gohan. Oh, you actually have this guy too, but we'll get to that in a second. Adoptive Father Son Gohan has swap 2. These both can swap into any of these 2-drops for free. So once these are on board, you pay 1 to get them on board. You get to play a 2-drop for free, essentially. Really strong, really powerful. That's what makes this deck tick. This guy is just there so you, in the later game, when you want to be able to play your swap cards, you don't have to take a life off Bardock. You just pay 1 and yeah. Scrambling Assault Son Goten. This guy, super, super powerful. 10k, so he'll generate pressure on unawakened leaders, and you search the top 3 and grab whatever you need. So whatever you need for the situation, and then the other 2 go to the bottom. So say you already have a Scientist Fu in hand, you see another Scientist Fu, you get to put that Scientist Fu at the bottom. You don't worry about it. Really good, lets you fix your hand, lets you fix your deck. Caring Mother Videl, another 2-drop. You swap her or switch her to rest mode, pick a card, give it 5,000 power, and you draw a card. Sorry, yeah. So she draws you a card and she boosts. She essentially gives you a free combo, so it's like another card. Really good, perfect at 2. This is a tech kind of the 2-drop dependable Dynasty Son Goku. It's a 15k that generates pressure on awakened leaders, on awakened side. So when you get to the late game and these guys aren't even doing anything without you dropping cards, that's your guy to swing with to generate pressure. Bardock Will of Iron is great at 2 because when you combo with him, he evolves on top of this Bardock. So you have a double striker that restands with Planet Vegeta as a blocker. Really strong, perfect at 2. These are your support cards, quote unquote. This guy, 1 cost 10k combo, draws you a card, great for defense, great for pushes, just really good. Pretty much a staple card at this point in most competitive decks. 2 Furthering Destruction Champa. Surprise Double Strike is really good to go for game with, so that's why that's in there. 3 Scientist Fu, because if you do have to dump hand in the mirror, or just like anytime you're struggling and you need to see more cards, this guy's great to see. Because you're dumping a lot between leader ability and super combos and stuff. You're going to have a big drop area. Successors go to drop as well. You use a lot of cards, the trunks. So yeah. Scientist Fu at 3, really good, really powerful. We have the Minosha Hirudegarn package, just because when you discard her, you search him. Searchable blue energy, really good, so you can use your sensus when you want them, and you won't have to charge something inconvenient. You actually get to search out something that's only there to be blue energy. Really nice. The super combo, 10k, discard 1, draw 2, so it's like your unawakened leader side. Not much to say, one of the best super combos in the game. The 1 flute, save your Gotens so they can't get swung on and killed in the early game, or get rid of problematic blockers on your opponent's side of the field in the late game, but it's only a 1, so use it when you see it. We got 4 sensus and 4 unyielding. That's our untap engine, quote unquote. They really strong. If you're running blue and a blue leader, you run these cards. 2 Planet Vegeta. Searches our Saiyans. Our only way to search Goten, in fact, is this Planet Vegeta. So, really good. And then it works with our Bardock Will of Iron to help him restand at the end of turn. 2 Flying Nimbus, so we can survive in case they're just as aggressive as we want to be. And 3 Successor of Hope, self-explanatory. You got 7 targets in the deck. 3 is a good number. Yeah, that's it for this deck. The playstyle is just really, really aggressive. They try to generate as many attacks per turn as possible. So if you run into this deck, make sure you have a Flying Nimbus ready, or make sure you have a Sensu Bean ready, because Sensu Bean can actually stop this deck in its tracks. Because the moment one of the blue-yellow player has to start committing extra cards for these attacks to pressure you, they're not really keeping the same advantage that they would otherwise. So, yeah, that's this profile. Let's, yeah.